Alrighty, guys, we're on week 20. Yay! I like round numbers, so 20 is a good week. Alright, so parallelograms have a base of 1.4 meters and a height of 2.1 meters. Find the area. Okay, so remember, when I teach you area, I always show you, write the formula down first. So area of a parallelogram, the formula is area equals, A for area, equals base times height. Okay? And remember, I also taught you that since we're using letters, we can start just going either base times height, or I like area equals base times height. Okay, remember, if it's two letters next to each other, then you just know that it's multiply. All right, so now I fill in the formula with what I know. My formula is going to fill in with area equals 1.4 times 2.1. All right, so now I'm going to come over to the side and I'm going to do the work. 1.4 times 2.1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. 0 to hold my place. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. Add them all up. 4, 9, 2. How many numbers do I have behind a decimal? 2. So area equals 2.94. Easy. Okay, next one. Don't get discouraged when you see problems like this. This is just order of operations. Remember, we did these a while back, and we haven't seen another one like this in a while, but it's good to practice them. So this is just order of operations. When your order of operations problem is in the form of a fraction, you do everything on the top, then you do everything on the bottom, and then you divide the fraction, okay? So don't even look at the bottom yet. Everything on the top. Order of operations is to do parentheses first, so that means this is going to become a 3. After parentheses, I would do exponents. I don't have any. After that, I would do multiplying and dividing. I have multiplication right here because remember the 3 is in a parenthesis and there's no sign in between, so that means multiply. 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. And 1 plus 9 is going to give me 10. All right, now I can look at the bottom and I can say 5 squared is the same thing as saying 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Now remember, if my fraction had been top heavy, I would divide the bottom into the top, but it's not top heavy. But I do still have to simplify, okay? So when I look at this, I know that 5 goes into both numbers. So 5 goes into 10 2 times, and 5 goes into 25 5 times. That's my answer, 2/5. Okay, last problem. Your family eats at the local steakhouse. The bill is $38.17. Your mom is going to leave a 20% tip for the waitress. How much is the tip? Round to the nearest hundredth place. Okay, I have to do a percent proportion. So, remember, 20% goes on top of the 100. 38.17 is the total bill, and I need to figure out what 20% of the bill is, so that's my x. Okay? 100 times x equals 100x. And remember I said for these type of problems you can use a calculator. You're allowed to use a calculator. 38.17 times 2. I'm sorry, times 20. 38.17 times 20 is going to give you 763.40. Divide both sides by 100. You now have your isolated x. And remember, when we're dividing and it's a decimal, we move the decimal to the left. So we're going to have 7.6340. But remember, it said to round to the nearest hundredth. So this is tens, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. And when I look at the 3, I check the 4. Remember, 4 or below, let it go. 5 or above, give it a shove. 4 or below tells me to let it go. So my tip is 7.63. That's my answer right there. Alrighty, guys. Keep working. This week's problems are all just like this. Keep working, work hard, and hopefully get 100 on Friday.